you been using your traffic lights at the top?
No, not really.
Because I'll go through them and then we can make some notes.
Okay.
Oh, someone has been.
Oh no, that was.
Well, was you?
That
Okay.
was last week.
Okay, all right, then we'll update it. Okay, so all that top stuff. So primary research. So you said, what have you got?
I've got a forms right now, which is I'm just waiting for a few more responses.
Okay.
And I just got the one from my pitch.
Okay. I would maybe suggest then another. What grade are you going for? What do you need for uni?
I need a merit where I'm going to.
Okay. So what you need to make sure with that is that you're analysing your answers.
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll write this in there. These answers from.
And how many more do you think?
I think for a merit, you could probably do like another form of it. I mean, Lindsay's going. She said she'll do a group discussion with you guys after Easter, so that might be helpful.
I mean, that can count, can't it? So.
Yeah. I'll put here group discussion or another form of.
Last time I did this, it got like 3 responses, so I had to resort to putting it on my main Instagram story.
Oh. You can put stuff on the DSC.
Yeah, but
people
it never really gets responses.
No. Yeah, you just need to make sure whatever your responses you're getting, even if it's not helpful, you need to highlight that in your work.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of it is meant to influence your ideas. Secondary research, where are we with this?
I've got 2 things with it.
Mm-hmm. Primary research.
Yeah, so I've got the typography and...
So this is kind of like your practical research, isn't it?
And then I did a sports psychology essay.
Okay. Is this the research you used in that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would kind of almost analyse these and talk about how you've used it in that report.
Okay. How I gathered the information.
Yeah, so why were you looking at those websites? How has it helped you with writing that report? That's just going to help with kind of getting that grade higher.
Okay.
So analyse website links. How have they helped to write report? Have you got any research in your pitch that you haven't put on your Wix page?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I didn't really do much research before the pitch.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so like how you've put here, how you feel like it went, just that you need to go into depth a bit more about these research links. Right, I think you need to do a little bit more subject research.
Mm-hmm.
Youth. I mean, you could even look at, say, the value of football in youth. Have you looked like locally what there is for kind of young people?
Well, yeah, the thing lower down is...
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's in Morton Hall.
Okay.
They're my client for my project, so...
Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, and okay. Is this all about kind of how it improves mental health and?
Yeah. It's all about the psychology side of it.
Okay.
So yeah, like all that stuff was done by me.
Okay. I think if you pad this out more, that would hopefully help to that subject research.
Okay. I mean, that is everything I want to.
What you want to do?
Yeah.
Theory, child psychology, sports, upbringing, mental.
Thing is, with the
Have
theory,
you
like most of that theory side is covered in that one
Okay.
essay.
Okay, so I think if you, like I said, if you analyse those links that you've put, that's going to help to that. And then what is it? Just production research then?
Yeah.
Social media formats, target. So have you done these yet?
No.
Oh, okay. I think if you do them, I think you should be fine. Target audience, adults, analytics. Yeah, so you need to look, because you're doing social media, you need to look at like analytics. when's the best time to post, why is the best time to post. And then you're using Premiere Pro, aren't you? Have you done any experimentation with that?
No, I have a Photoshop, but not Premiere Pro yet.
So I'll just put here, complete practical.
Would you say everything that we're writing on this should be done like during the Easter break?
I think it depends
Just
what.
to catch up.
Yeah, maybe. I always say maybe get all your written stuff done and up to date over Easter. When are you doing your production stuff?
End of April.
End of April. So when you come back, yeah. So I would just get all of that written, then you can really focus on when you come back, all your production side. Because how confident are you with editing? Because you might need a bit of time with editing.
I mean, if I have a deadline, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I will just not sleep.
Yeah. Okay. So I would just give you. Yeah. I've said it to others. Like I just get all that written side, and then you can get. Can you get Premiere on your laptop?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, okay. It's up to you. I would maybe get this done and then move on, and then you can just focus on your production when you come back. Okay, so that would be research summary, ongoing idea development. So that's in your pitch. Are you documenting problem solving?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I write after every thing.
Yeah.
Every single thing I do, I write about it.
Okay. Yeah. It's just, so when you get to that production side, you might have more issues that arise.
Yeah.
Just make sure either in your reflections or wherever in your work you're getting that down.
Even when I did this time lapse of the editing I did,
you worry about the problems.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And are you giving solutions as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. That kind of idea development and problem solving is going to be kind of continuous. Laws, code of conduct and conventions.
I haven't looked at that.
Okay. So did you do that in your pitch at all?
Yeah.
So what you need to do, take what you've done in your pitch, put in your work. You need to explain whether you've met them codes of conducts.
And explain them.
Yeah. You can take from previous projects. You could take ones that you've looked at before, if they're relevant to your new project, and say how they apply to your new project. So in your previous project, where you've done research in it, you could take it out and say, this is what I did for my previous project, and this is how it relates to this.
Just expand on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not having to do loads of new research on it.
Right.
Calendar plan. So you've got a calendar, so.
Yeah. It's not really up to date, but.
Okay. On your project proposal, have you done the timeline bit on it? Right at the bottom.
Yes, I think so. I can't remember.
Scroll down. Yeah, you have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So you've got that. I would just update.
Yeah,
Have you put all your production dates and stuff in this?
No.
I'd do that. So put in when you're planning on filming, when you're planning on editing.
Yeah, I'm just not really very good at planning ahead, to be honest.
No, it's alright.
Everything's just done in the moment.
Add production, filming and editing dates. Even if you don't stick to those dates, that's fine. You just need to show that, like, roughly you're aiming at the end of April to film. It's going to take, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. I'm putting that, and then roughly it's going to take, I don't know, 3 or 4 days to edit. So you just need to put that in your calendar.
Okay.
Yeah. Communication with people.
I've just got screenshots of text with my client, but.
Do you need to add them?
Would you say just add as many screenshots?
Yeah,
as
I would do
possible?
add. I would also reflect on how that went. Like, did you have to keep pestering them to get back to you? Did they get back to you quite quickly? Plants, equipment, studios. Are you doing interviews?
Mm-hmm.
Have you got questions?
Not yet.
Okay. Add questions to Works. Equipment, what equipment are you using?
A phone tripod thing.
So you're using your phone?
Yeah. Just a tripod thing with clip-on mics.
Are you using clip-on? Okay, I'm going to say book equipment. You're not filming over Easter, are you? So I think there should be enough mics, because I think most people are filming over Easter. So you need to book equipment, add equipment list to Wix. You're not using any studios or anything, are you? No, fine. Yeah, productions you're still going to be working on. Reflections, where are we with reflections?
I've done 2. I need to do one
update
tonight.
these. Yeah, we can get them update. Okay. I can't remember. Did you say you wanted to do look at Premiere again?
Yeah.
You could do it as an experiment, kind of editing experiment.
Yeah.
Because how many experiments have you got? Just 2. Okay. I would do, because you are using Premiere. Is there anything in particular you want to practice in Premiere Pro?
Just kind of remind myself of everything.
Okay. So, editing experiment. So I would maybe, I don't know if you're thinking of using any graphics. So like, you know how they like pop up with people's names on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's why I looked into the typography and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I can show you that if you want to do. So I don't know, you just need some kind of like found footage or footage, and you can practice that. Do you need to edit any audio or anything? Do you know?
Yeah. Well, I'd have to like get rid of the background sound in it as much as I can and that stuff.
So I'm going to put rolling graphics, which is when they come in. Editing audio. Reducing background.
So would you say for now, prioritise the writing over the experiments,
Yes,
and then once
I would
that's up? Okay.
So you could film and then do an experiment with the footage you've got. It's up to you how you want to go around it. So like if you like the audio, for example, once you've filmed, I can show you how you reduce that background noise.
Right. Well, I've already filmed with them once. Like this video is.
Okay. So you could use that.
Yeah.
So yeah, get your writing side of things done, and then we can look at Premiere,
Okay.
and I can show
so
you
just
how
go
you
through
reduce.
all of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're up to date with your research, and then you can think of that. Then you can just for the rest of the project focus on the practical side of things.
Okay.
Definitely get them reflections up to date though.
Yeah. How many do we need right now? 5.
5. Yeah.
So I could do. Yeah, just this week. If I only did this week and then did one a week from now.
That's fine.
Get,
I would do. Yeah, that would be enough.
Okay.
I reckon.
Cool.
I mean, obviously you've got also like reflecting within your work. So like when I said about the communication.
Oh yeah, that's throughout all of it.
Yeah, and the same with your like primary research and stuff. That's still reflection because you're highlighting what you've learned from it and what you're getting from it. So as long as you're doing that, same with your experimentation, as you're reflecting within that, we can mark reflections within that. So I would just start from do one, like you said, for this week, and then just start from there with your weekly reflections, rather trying to think back at what you did.
All right, because there are a lot of weeks where I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, so just start from this, and then you've got reflections within your work as well.
Okay.
And obviously you'll have the overall evaluation at the end. So that should then be enough, hopefully, to get that grade up.
Yeah. Could you do like a brackets of when the end date is as well?
What we need to hand in?
Just the deadline, yeah.
Let me have a look
So I
on
know.
classrooms. I can't remember for you second years. Unit 6. Where's your... Do you want me to put it on your traffic lights?
Yeah.
So submission date's the 12th of May.
Okay.
Obviously you've got, so we bring that. So 12th of May, we start marking. If there's any areas that you need to get up, just be around for a little bit, because you might, if you need to come in and do.
Just to make sure that I'm merit, okay.
Yeah. So like don't go off on holiday straight away, just in case you need to do something. So I'll put that.
I'm guessing there's like follow-up one-to-ones after Easter break.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you have, and we'll talk about how to get a grade up or anything that you need to add.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because there's what, 3 weeks after that? 4?
Yeah, so you've got 2 weeks of Easter and then 3 weeks, I think.
Easter's 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
So you come back, let me get a calendar up. So you break up today, then Easter break starts on Monday. You won't be in that Monday because it's a bank holiday. So you're not back in until the Wednesday the 23rd.
Wow.
Yes, it's quite a chunk.
Yeah.
So I definitely think...
make sure I do a lot of work during that.
Yeah, I would make sure you get stuff done because obviously when you come back then we'll do a review and see where you are with things.
Yeah, it's probably a better chance for me to get up to date because I probably won't prepare at home.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, I would get what you need to get updated, any written work, anything like that, done in Easter. Come back, we'll review stuff. And what days are you filming? End, you said. So that week.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, so you've got... so you've got what, week before, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then you hand in on that Monday.
Cool. That should be right then.